like to call this meeting to order. Oh, am I not loud enough? I am your temporary host today, as our board and Jeff Juan are all working very hard for us at the CRAR event. So good morning. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Thank you for joining us during our weekly hybrid MLS breakfast meetings. My name is Jolene. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Sherilyn.
Okay, everybody, I'm Nancy Chan, lawyer's title. These are not just the panelists, they're my friends. So I'm very happy to introduce them. Adriana Morgan, Puro Clean of San Dimas. John Sun, my buddies at dinner sometimes. Budget Blinds of San Gabriel. And Xavier, and I'm glad you got Morgan here today. Xavier Figueroa, LA Trash Junkers. So we're gonna get started. They gave me some questions, and if you have any questions later on, keep it to yourself until we finish with the panel. You can come up and post your questions. All right, first question, Adriana. What is Puro Clean and how can it help your realtors?
Thank you, Nancy. Good morning, everyone. Puro Clean has been providing restoration services for over 20 years in the US and Canada. We have over 500 franchises. And Puro Clean of San Dimas is a licensed and insured restoration company, independently owned and operated. We are the paramedics of property damage, and we can help our agents restore their properties that have been damaged by water, fire, mold, or biohazards. At Puro Clean, we also provide our own pack-out services as well as our build-back division. So these are some of the services that we can provide, and hopefully we can help you with your properties.
Thank you, Adriana. Second question is for John Sun, Budget Blinds of San Gabriel. John, what makes you different and how can you help the West San Gabriel Association realtors here?
Okay, that's an excellent question. Besides being the only blind man that can see, so joking aside, Budget Blinds of San Gabriel offers a unique house call and office call window covering service in your area, offering free in-home consultation and office consultation, free estimates, and provide expert fit, measuring, and installation for our customers. We are a convenient choice to the traditional retail and catalog outlets, allowing homeowners and commercial decision makers to shop in the comfort of their homes and business locations. So Budget Blind has a style for every point of view. Thank you.
And I just found out in the restaurant Houston's by the koi pond, he did the blinds there. So
actually it's for the whole entire restaurant.
Oh, okay. The entire restaurant. All right, the next question. Oh, see. Xavier, how can a junk haul help realtors with their listings?
Thank you very much, Nancy. The way that we at LA Trash Junkers can help realtors is that we treat your clients as they were our own clients. When you call LA Trash Junkers, my wife Megan will answer the phone, and you know that you're dealing directly with the owners. We also provide financing for your clients, and we can also take payment through escrow. And I know that that's something that can really help the realtors out. And we're also a great resource for information if you ever have questions on how to remove appliances, furnitures, or anything that you come across on your listing. Thank you.
Very good. All right, Adriana, back to you. What are some signs of water damage and what should we look for?
Thank you, Nancy. This is a tricky one because your best bet would be to go with an inspection, which our buddy over there could happily help you with. But some signs of water damage, usually if you have water damage, like say on your walls will be soggy, and then the paint will peel off. That's kind of a good sign to look for. Your carpets would be saturated if there's any water on your rugs. And if you have wood floors, your floors tend to warp. And So those are some of the things that you could look for. But again, your best bet would be to call either an inspection company or call PuroClean of San Dimas. We can happily come out and do a free inspection for you.
Thank you. All right, John,
Yes, but
why not just go to Home Depot or do it yourself with the blinds? It's cheaper.
that's a good question. I get that question all the time. Well, as I mentioned earlier, we are a convenient choice to the traditional retail and catalog outlets, allowing homeowners to shop in their comfort of their homes and office locations. For us, this is how shopping should be done. Convenient and worry-free with a beautiful end result with style, selection, value, and also you have a personal service coming from me. This is what makes Budget Blinds of San Gabriel your only source of custom window coverings. Basically, with Budget Blinds, you're never on your own. I carry exclusive product and name brands, manufacturer warranties and repair, professional measuring and installation, competitive pricing. So you go custom and you never go crazy with window coverings again.
Very good. All right, Xavier, what is the difference between a junk removal job and a full property clean out?
So the difference, it's pretty much the scope of work. A junk removal job can be as easy as a mattress removal, a couple items from the garage, but typically it's just in one location. A full property clean out will come into the property and remove all of the personal property from that property. We'll remove blinds and curtains, setting it up for John to come in and put his fresh ones in. But essentially, it's very, very labor intensive, the full property cleanouts, and sometimes they take a couple of days, but we do residential and commercial full property cleanouts.
I guess it's great for older elderly sellers.
Yeah, we do all the labor and the lifting.
Okay, thank you. Now, Adriana again, what is mold and is it dangerous?
Oh, yay, the M word. I'm pretty sure we all know mold is a fungal growth that thrives on wet surfaces. So it could, after water damage occurs, proper mitigation is very important in order for the mold to be stopped completely in its tracks. Otherwise, it'll totally take down your property. And then also, if it's left untreated, some people react to it. Not everyone does, but if you come in and you think you have mold, it tends to make your allergies act up, or it makes you feel like you have allergies and you had no idea you did. There's a slight possibility that you might have some kind of mold growth going. So highly recommend an inspection and then a call to PuroClean.
Thank you. All right, John, the blind man. Okay. Who cares about a warranty? You do have warranty, but what is it?
Well, we carry many types of warranties from 5 years, 15 years, 30 years, and also lifetime, depending on what product are you going to get it from me. Basically, the most common one are the 5 years warranty with the limited no question asked policy, which means from the point of installation until 5 years later or before 5 years, there's a benefit for our budget blind customer, which means at any point, if there's any issues of manufacturing problems or defect, and if your dog ate the blinds or your kids just put a bunch of black markers drawing arts, so we give you a one-time free remake or repair at no cost. So most of my customers here in this room, they do have that kind of coverage. So this is a plus for budget blind customers.
So if you have crazy kids and crazy dogs, that's really good. All right, Xavier, what do you consider a challenging cleanout?
I put in the question challenging, but really I consider them fun cleanouts. But my truck outside, I hope everyone can take a look later on today, but the most challenging cleanup that we had was a 1-bedroom apartment that we pulled out 4 full truckloads from that 1-bedroom apartment. And the family also took stuff on a U-Haul back with them. But this property was in a hoarded out situation. It included rotten food in the fridge. I had to don my hazardous suit with a full face respirator, but we got that job complete. The family was super happy with the results, and that was my most fun job.
Fun. Junk for us, fun for him. All right. I'm going to go back to Adriana again, okay? Last question. Do you work with insurance companies?
Yes, we do. We are currently a authorized vendor for Allstate Insurance, but we also work with lots of independent insurance companies. We are currently working on 5 projects from independent Allstate, I'm sorry, not Allstate, State Farm agents. So your insurance company will give you recommendations, but you don't necessarily have to go with the person they tell you to go. So you could always call us and we can come in and mitigate the damage. Thank you, Nancy.
Very good. All right, John. This is a question for any industry. Is it important if a company like you and me or anyone stays in business for many years?
Yes, of course. I wouldn't want to do any business with a fly-by-night company because that doesn't tell me anything. Whenever I need the services later on, they are no longer in business. So Budget Blinds is one of the nation's leading custom window covering company in business for over 30 years. As a matter of fact, we just celebrated our 30th year anniversary last year. Budget Blinds of San Gabriel brings you the latest style and most innovative product, all wrapped up in the service that works around your schedule. And on top of that, all the products that we carry are commercial grade quality with custom made quality in mind. All the moving parts and heavy duty hardware for durability, longevity, usage, and long-term operation that will last for many decades.
Very good. So it's longevity, reliability. Okay. Xavier, last question for you also. What makes LA Trash Junkers different from other junk removal companies besides you?
Oh, you took my answer. What really makes us different is that we're veteran-owned and family-owned, but our customer service, you can get a hold of either myself or my wife, Megan, whenever you have questions. Our trucks are also large compared to other franchise companies, but you get the support and the care from us directly. And we do provide free estimates, and it's no obligation, and we're here to help you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. And I think if you look at the panelists, they're all really willing to help, and they're really, really good people. And all of them are my friends. Well, thank you so much. Any questions?
Hi there, we have some online questions. One of them being, does PuroClean do inspections or do we have to get one done before calling your company?
Yes, can you hear me? Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, PuroClean does conduct inspections. If you do have an issue, you could call us and I will have a technician dispatched to your location, and our inspections are free.
Okay. Perfect. And second question being, can we call LA Trash Junkers for eviction cleanouts?
Yes, we have done eviction cleanouts in the past. As long as everything is done by the book, where you've gone through the court and you have the permission to get rid of the items, we'll be able to come in and do that cleanout for you. That would be extra.
And lastly, for online questions, does Budget Blinds offer financing options on large purchases?
No, we don't. Unfortunately, you have to pay by cash or credit card.
Okay. And if you have any more questions, if you could come up to the mic, thank you.
Good morning. This is for Javier. Remodeling, somebody that remodels, so let's say a bathroom, they're taking off the whole tile, bathtub, and plumbing and what have you. because this could expand not only for just picking up things up when moving, but also remodeling and other stuff. Do you offer those kind of services, or what do you call it?
Thank you very much for your question. We do offer construction debris removal. We're able to pretty much haul away anything that you have. The only things we don't take are large piles of bricks, concrete, dirt, and we can't take any hazardous material. But everything else, we can come out and give you that free estimate.
I do have two questions for Javier. First one, if I just want to get rid of old mattress, can I call you?
Yes, we can haul away the mattress, and it would just be our minimum fee for
Okay.
hauling away one item.
The second question was actually a curiosity. When you said get rid of the rotten food in the refrigerator, wouldn't it be easier just get rid of the refrigerator itself?
Thank you very much for your questions. I considered that, but from this situation with the rotten food, I took out about 8 bags that I filled up about 20 pounds each with rotten food. So it was a heavy fridge, and I still had to get it down from the second story apartment to my truck. So I had to empty it in this situation. Thank you.
Do you take biohazard waste? Oh,
No, unfortunately I can't take away any biohazard or like chemicals.
and how about those post-suicide scene?
So I don't do cleanups for like people when they die or those type of hazards. But if you have questions about those type of hazards, you can reach out to Adriana with Puro Clean, and
That
they
would be
do
me.
crime scene
We
cleanup.
do that. That would be under our biohazard, sorry.
Hi, this is for Xavier, and you're all my friends too, so thank you. Xavier, does this also include unfortunately dead animals?
I've come across mummified like raccoons and cats trapped in hoarded out garages. We can get rid of those. It's just like the human biohazards we can't.
Okay, so I think those are all the questions. Thank you. And on behalf of the West San Gabriel Valley Realtors, to thank our guest speakers for this very informative presentation. So please join us next week as we welcome Director of Association Resource, Devin Halias from CRMLS. Her topic will be CRMLS update. Thank you everyone for joining our meeting today. Have a wonderful day. This meeting is now adjourned.